Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Onyx Path Twitch, where today we are gathered for Season 2, Episode 3 of The Curious Cats of Mao Mysteries and Secrets. When last we met, our adventurers discovered a conspiracy that spanned across the monarchies and the realms. A group of people wanting to basically cause another war between the two nations, and our adventurers decided that since they're not the biggest fans of the government, they're going to go ahead and help. Um, the person they were speaking to suggested that if they wanted to help, the next thing that they could do, the biggest help that they could provide, would be to assassinate a Lord Transylvanian-Hound. And when we wrapped things up, the party was looking into information regarding that individual. They were not able to find much about him nor about uh, his building. It turns out the castle that he lives on is up on top of a plateau, and there are no records of it. The structure is older than the city of Hounton, so nobody had any records or anything along those lines that they could refer to. Um, I think that pretty much brings us up to where we parked. Before we dive in, a couple things I want to bring to everybody's attention. First of all, you can pick up the Realms of Pugmire and the Threats and Curs, which is sort of the creature collection, monster manual, if you will, for Realms of Pugmire, in one bundle over at Drive Through RPG. You can get them both together for a discounted price. Throw that link in the chat. And get yourself going in the new edition right off the bat. You also can pre-order the Curious Cats of Mao if you want to bring cats into your game. Pre-orders are still up over on BackerKit, and I'll throw that link in the chat here as well. All right, so I think that's it for paying the bills. So let's. Oh, I almost forgot, and I think I haven't even had a chance to tell most of the people on this screen. So I'm going to go ahead and just mention, you may have seen it in the Monday meeting notes last week, but my company, Aegis Studios, is going to be licensing the Scarred Lands from Onyx Path Publishing for Savage Worlds. So I will be putting out some new Scarred Lands content using the Savage World system in the coming weeks. So that should
That's
be
awesome.
exciting. Yeah, I'm greatly looking forward to it. So definitely keep an eye on this space and on the Monday meeting notes and on my social media. We'll be announcing it all over the place when things come out. Um, Having said that, let's go ahead and meet our players. Let's kick it off with Mike. If you could, please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, and anything you'd like to promote.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Newton. I play Buddy. In real life, I am a crew member from one of the Alien movies who is gonna die like really early on by sticking his face into a pod where he's gonna get a face hugger on him. And yeah, if you want to see what that person would have been doing if he didn't die in that movie, you can follow me on Instagram at Mike Mutant Comics. And yeah,
Sweet.
I
Uh,
thought you were trying to say that you worked on the crew on the set of those movies, and I'm like, no way, you're way too young for that.
no, no. If you watch Prometheus, I'm the guy with the glasses and the cool hoodie who dies.
I was having a conversation with some friends the other day about how, like, I know there's like 17 different alien movies, but they're all one movie in my mind, and I
Yeah,
just
it's the
can't
same plot.
separate them out. And I know they're classics, but also I don't care. Speaking of people who are apathetic towards classic film, I don't know. I was reaching for a segue. Sarah, if you could please give us your pertinent details.
I am Sarah, she, her. I play Rouge, she, her. I'm everywhere as Wordsmith Sarah. Um, yeah, I do stuff everywhere. I don't know. My brain's not working right now.
That's okay. I appreciate you being here. Brains or no? And speaking of brains, Rachel, your pertinence, please.
Hello, I was so scared that you were gonna say apathetic about classic movies and then call on me because I live in Los Angeles. It's
Then
illegal.
we were gonna get into a fight, or you were gonna get into a fight with your neighbors. Yeah.
Right. Hello, I'm Rachel. I'm from crispy, smoky Southern California. Although I personally am okay. The fires are not near me. Um, yeah. Speaking of fires, I'm stolen fires on social media, mostly Blue Sky these days. And I have my own Twitch channel, which should be getting some new content soon. I'm still working on that. So watch my Blue Sky for announcements.
Wonderful. Um, and last but never least, that brings us around to Milena. Your pertinence, please.
Hi, my name is Milena she, they. I play Bones, whatever. And I don't have anything to promote right now, but if you want to see me do cool stuff on Instagram, you can follow me on Milena_Untamed or on Milena Deneno for my art.
Excellent. All right, and I'm Travis Legge. When I'm not running games, I am writing them. It's my honor and privilege to be here telling this story for you. So let's dive into it. At the end of last session, we got an advance. Everybody leveled up. Did everybody get a chance to apply all of the changes to their characters at this point?
I believe so.
Wonderful. All right. That being the case, then let's dive in. Where you had all gathered, you had all had your discussions and basically been asked by the cultists might be a strong word, but the people that you've begun associating with um, have asked you to take out this fellow, this Lord Transylvanian-Hound. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go? How would you like to start that process?
If just quick refresher, do we find out if there's like guards in this place at all? Or there's like anybody that
You haven't found any information whatsoever about what's going on inside. Nobody that you've been able to speak to seems to have any idea of what the interior of the place looks like. The only information that you were really able to gather is that there are several rumors about Lord Transylvania-Hound having odd tastes, having some even indicate that perhaps he uh, hunts down young people and drains them of their vitality. There are also rumors that fly around that he has been known to stalk the city streets late at night looking for someone who resembles his lost love.
Narratively familiar.
What's that?
It
so
seems
I got
narratively
to
familiar.
use
Yeah.
I got to use disguise self and change myself into a wayfish young little pup, and then walk around, looking all sauntery. So he tries to take me in, and we all jump him. If that spell does that, let me make sure. I just didn't make shit up.
Disguise self?
Yeah,
I believe you
and
can
that
disguise yourself as anyone that's roughly your size.
so she'll be very tall, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna work out. You can seem a foot shorter, or taller. Um, spell does not provide the abilities management. Okay. But use action, inspect your appearance, and then succeed in selling. Excuse me. Um, that can go very bad very fast. I feel like we should just like keep an eye out on the streets like near the property and just like, see if he attacks anybody walking around the street.
Okay, so plan is going to be more surveillance than
Yeah.
active hunting.
Yeah, I think keeping an ear on the ground and yeah, just seeing if we can catch him.
If you're doing it that way, then I think Lucy would like to be rooftop surveillance. Because it looks like there's a lot of fun roofs to hide and run around on up here to see what's going on.
Hmm.
Sure,
I think that's very smart.
that works
Where's
for
the
me.
castle in this map?
So the castle's not on this map. No, the castle is beyond. So to the north, it's on a. There's basically like a mountain with a single road that goes up the front of it, and then a plateau at the top. And the castle sits on top of the plateau.
Yeah, I think maybe first, at least if this is like a multi-night thing, we can do first night, you know, uh, be vigilantes, and then maybe if it doesn't work, maybe next night try to like sneak in the castle, maybe.
All right, sure. Um, so you're posting yourself up on the rooftops, Lucy. Um, are you going to use disguise self and sort of wander about, buddy? Was that your plan?
I wasn't do that, but I don't think that work out. I might just like disguise self to just look like more like a homeless person,
Okay.
just to kind of like be ground level, seeing what's going around.
Okay.
Wouldn't take much disguise self because he's already kind of scraggly.
And what would Rouge be doing during all of this?
I have no idea. I'm feeling very confused. I guess I don't know. Can I have a minute?
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
I've been looking, but I got confused because I have stuff about martial arts and I don't have martial arts figured out for my attacks. So then I started to panic and so yeah.
No worries. So what about Bones? What's Bones going to be doing uh, during this first night of stakeout?
I'm probably gonna join Rachel on the roof.
All right. So you two are going to sit up on the roof next to one another. Buddy's going to be down on the street. Did you figure out what you needed to figure out for Rouge, or did you need a hand?
Yeah, there's not really anything. I guess she'll just kind of like wander around in the street and chill
Okay.
out, and pay attention.
Excellent. In that case, why doesn't everybody go ahead and give me a. Let's see, 1 second. Why does everybody go ahead and give me a cunning roll? And you can use notice if you are proficient in it.
I just give
Ooh.
the boon, right? We just roll twice.
Yep. No, if you're proficient, that just means you add your experience bonus.
Oh,
I got a 21.
it's
Nice.
a cunning notice. A
Correct.
cunning. So 12. So I
Yeah.
rolled a 7, then I have +3 experience bonus for
Right.
notice, +2 for cunning. So
Yep.
that's 12,
So
right?
12. Yep.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure I'm doing it right.
15.
And what about for Rouge?
8.
Excellent. So you're sort of out wandering the streets. Um, as you're on the ground, Rouge, you don't come across much of anything. You come across a group of rodents that are playing a dice game in an alley. They invite you to join them.
I forgot that we're animals, so I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck?
I'm playing my cat.
This is what happens when everybody on screen is in a legal state. So, would you join the rodents in their dice game?
No, I'm good.
All right. They say fair enough, and just go back to playing. Bones, you're distracted. You are looking around, and you kind of spot off in the distance a graveyard, and that's kind of got your attention when Lucy absolutely notices something important. And remind me again, buddy, what did you get on yours?
15.
15. Okay, excellent. So, you also wandering about aren't seeing much on the ground. But, Lucy, you see a dog, fairly tall and slender. Looks like Doberman, probably. Brown mouth and snout, elongated, brown chest where it is exposed, though he's wearing a like top coat with tails, a gray top coat with tails, and gray slacks. He's walking with a cane, and his cropped ears are sticking up through the brim of his top hat. And you see him walking unaccompanied, which is weird, but the weirder thing is you only spot him once he's at the bottom of the hill. Like, you did not see him come down the road from the castle. You just suddenly saw him, almost as if he just appeared at the bottom of the mountain.
Hey, hey. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
Yo, he's hot.
He's a dog.
Shut up, Mike.
I had to show you this video, Elena, because it's. Oh, you haven't seen it yet. I can't send it to you. Okay, never mind. But when you see the movie, I'll show you.
Is it my toxic trait to fall in love with all the villainy guys? Yes. What do you suppose he's up to?
I don't know, but he just sort of bamfed into like out of thin air.
Should we go talk to him? It's a bad idea, so you know.
You can go talk to him. I will continue observing.
Way to throw me under the bus, Lucy. Shit.
If you don't want to talk to him, that's fine. We can make Buddy do it. Maybe we should make Buddy do it anyway, because they're both dogs.
She's like, yeah, if you want to fuck it up, go ahead.
Yeah. Can we see Buddy from where we are?
Sure, unless Buddy's trying very hard to not be seen, absolutely.
No, quite the opposite.
Okay, so I'm gonna take like a pebble or something that I find on the roof, and I'm gonna throw it at Buddy to get his attention.
Nice.
She throws a rock at me.
Yeah, you get hit in the temple with a small stone.
Ouch.
I'll look at her and just be like, and then like look at her while she's pointing.
All right, you look over in the direction that she points, and you do see this gentleman walking onto the street.
No, just to drive my point home, I'm gonna like extend my claws and then retract them.
All right.
I don't know what
Excellent.
that means. I'll like tail him. You know, I'll now try to be more stealthy. That might not go well. But...
Yeah, go ahead and make a agility check using sneak.
All right, -1. You said using sneak? Is that an ability or skill?
Yes.
All right, I don't got that. Oh, not bad. I get it's not gonna be worse. 13.
Okay. You kind of meander around behind him. And what are you appearing like right now?
The same. Just my like instead of like like the patchwork jacket. It's just kind of just like like shitty like disheveled jacket.
Okay. Um, he continues on. Seems to pause for just a moment, a half a step perhaps, before turning down the street, headed in the direction where Rouge is right now.
Ooh.
So, Rouge, you see him step onto the road.
Sorry, the only thing having 2 monitors taught me was that I needed 3 monitors.
That's fair.
Same.
Yeah, it's terrible. How far from me is he?
He's probably about 100 feet as he rounds the corner onto the road.
Has he interacted with anybody?
Not yet, no.
Like nobody at all.
No.
Like no one other than us either. Okay, that's what I was meant.
Not at all. No, he seems to be walking lackadaisically. It doesn't you don't get the impression he's like in a hurry to get anywhere. He's not walking like with purpose. You're not sure he's not just out for a stroll. You're not sure if he has anywhere in particular he's trying to be.
And he's walking toward me?
Yes. He just rounded the corner onto the street that you're on and is coming your direction.
Then I'm going to act like I am distracted and try to bump into him.
All right. You have bluff or perform?
Sure don't.
All right. Then in that case, just go ahead and roll a presence test, please.
I love that we're just like skillless fucks. Just
I rolled a 19, which is great because I have a +0.
nice.
All right.
Yeah, I made my character like a writer on purpose so that he would be lazy and bad at things. They're required. I just have intelligence.
Aw.
That's it.
That makes me sad.
He like attacked everyone in the chat.
Uh-huh.
I am also a writer, not a very good one, but I am also.
So he, as you sort of feign bumping into him, he stops and looks down and says, "Oh, please forgive me, milady," and removes his hat and bows his head down and says, "Tell me, you're not from around here."
No, I'm not. Also, Travis, please don't milady me in any context.
Oh,
I can't handle it.
tip for the
Yeah.
As you wish.
Milady.
It hurt me.
Psychic damage.
No, not really. I mean, I'm here now.
I see. And what brings you to Hounton, and why are you out at such a ungodly hour?
I mean, is it ungodly? I mean, it's just nighttime.
I don't know how to bring God into this.
I don't know, just hanging out. I just was like looking around because I haven't been here very long, so I figured I'd scope out the place, and there's less, you know, folks in the way.
I see. And you're new here.
Yeah.
You traveling alone? You're a long way from the monarchies.
Oh no, I mean, well, there are other people, but we're not like together. Like we're on the road together for safety or whatever, but we're not like together.
But you are alone at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's not what you say.
That's what Rouge says. I can't help it. She's an idiot.
You're all close enough to see this interaction, but Buddy's probably the only one who's close enough to hear it.
I also know you guys are right there, to be real.
He extends. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say he extends his hand, and says, "My name is Vladimir."
Of course it is.
Sorry. Melena kind of answered for me. Oh Lord. Well, it's nice to meet you. Where are you headed?
I was simply out for a stroll. I like the way the moonlight illuminates the town. It's never prettier than on the evening of a full moon. But if you're seeking entertainment and lack for companionship, you'd be more than welcome to join me for a meal at my castle. And he
We get jumped and
Gestures.
murdered by my own party member.
gestures over his shoulder at the manor. As he does, you hear thunder crack in the background.
Ooh, that's a good touch.
Directly behind like the castle.
Yeah.
Sure.
Excellent. He puts
You
his
guys
hand,
can get inside if you want. Yes, come on.
puts his arm out to offering his arm to take your arm.
Ooh.
Sure, let's get fancy. Hopefully Bones doesn't kill us both.
What?
All right, they turn and start walking back up toward the manor. What are the rest of you doing as you see this?
For sure following, but like, for sure following, pretty much.
Yeah,
mean,
I'm gonna follow
sneaking
along the
behind
road
him.
for as long as I can.
I've drawn up characters before.
So before long, you make it to the place where you're at the edge of roofs. You're at the end of village streets. Lord Transylvanian-Hound and Rouge are now on the path that leads up to the manor talking. He's not, as he's speaking to you, he's just asking sort of basic getting to know you questions. What part of the monarchies are you from? When did you get into town?
Who would miss you if you died?
Who would miss you if you died?
What's your social security number?
Do you have and
Are you an organ donor?
right. And then he also does mention that he spent quite a bit of time in the monarchies during his youth as well.
What does he look like?
So he looks like a cross between Gary Oldman and a Doberman. He's
I've crossed oceans of time.
That would be Gary Doberman, and have you put respect on it?
Gary Doberman, I can't with you.
I love combining names.
Yeah, he's got on.
I'm out of control.
Yeah, he's a tall, lanky Doberman. He's got on a gray top coat and pants and a gray top hat, and he's carrying a silver cane. Well,
All right.
he's carrying a stainless steel cane, but that's neither here nor there.
Can I interrupt this then?
Yeah, if
As
you
like
want to.
they're as they're approaching like the gate and whatever, I'm just gonna act kind of like a drunken homeless person and be like, "Oi,
Are you doing
Oi,
that before they get on the path, or are you trying to pull that up at the actual house? Because there's like
no, like on the path, like when they're like about to like by the gates and stuff." I'm be like, "Oi, hey, oh no, I know you from somewhere." Like just like a little too close for comfort, you know, like the close talker, just like pointing at his like chest and is like, "Hey, I know you from somewhere."
He says, "Sir, I believe you may be mistaken and perhaps a bit too far in your cups."
Right. What they all say, but you look real familiar. Is your name Gary?
No, my name is not Gary.
Are you sure?
Just stalling, hoping somebody like interjects.
If you will excuse me, myself and the lady were getting ready to leave.
He seems nice. He can come with us. Keep an eye on him.
He already wants like a threesome.
I whatever you wish.
Damn, okay. It's kind of great.
It's getting serious out here.
You Bones and Lucy, you see the three of them now making their way up the path.
Oh, why are they all having the fun without us? Should we go follow them?
You go check them out. I'm gonna continue following at a distance and jump in if something seems
Oh,
bad.
so boring, Lucy. Fine, I'll stay with you.
I am a cautious kitty.
I will like clean one of my paws on Lucy's clothes.
You're having this exchange. They get up.
Well, just very quickly,
Yes.
because my weakness is no matter what, I just can't allow myself to get dirty and unkempt. I'm gonna take like 3 minutes to like
3 minutes.
By the time
Yes.
by the time you're done cleaning yourself off, they have now entered the outer gate of the manor.
I need 3 minutes, guys.
Have you ever seen a cat at bath time?
Those of you who are down at the bottom are still on the roof, watching, looking. You see they have gone inside. The door has closed. Are you going to try to sneak your way up, or are you going to do something else? Are you going to wait? What's your plan?
Well, once the 3 minutes are up, I will continue following, even if I have to get on the ground to do it.
I feel like as she's cleaning, I'm like bored waiting for him to finish cleaning, and I'm doing like dirt angels on the path.
Right on.
I am scandalized, but it's not my fur, it's your fur, so that's fine.
As you step into this room, you see dead ahead is a statue
Cool, man.
of of Vlad. Except he's dressed differently. Instead of wearing the suit and top hat that you've encountered him in, he seems to be wearing a suit of plate mail armor. And this plate mail armor looks like it was maybe constructed from plastic to resemble muscles, like a muscular structure. The statue has a sword that it's leaning on. The sword is pointed down. And you can see that there was something engraved in the blade of this sword, but it has since been buffed away, scratched off. It's no longer legible.
Oh, you think a lot of yourself, huh? Being real generous there.
He says it was a gift from King Vincent of Pugmire.
Whatever that.
You know King Vincent is a couple generations ago. To the right of the statue is a stairway that goes up to a balcony. To the left is a tapestry that appears to depict a grand battle between cats and dogs. Several people in armor, like the armor that the statue wears. There's a door to your left and to your right. There's a door up ahead, dead ahead, past the statue, and a door up and to the left past the statue. He says, if you would like a meal, I can take you to the sitting room and have the servants prepare something.
Like always, eh?
Wonderful. Right this way. He leads you forward into this sitting area. There are two dogs in the sitting area. As soon as you all walk in, they turn and like bow their heads. And he says, my guests will be eating. Do you have any particular delicacies you like? Fish? Chicken?
Beef.
What's that?
Beef.
Beef?
Fish. Cat's going crazy.
You've heard the guests see to their needs. They say, yes, my lord, and run out of the room. He says, please have a seat.
This place is pretty fancy.
Thank you. It has been in the family for a long time.
Did your family build it?
Well, yes. Many years ago. Are the two of you sitting down, by the way?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yes, many years ago. After we settled here after a conflict in which my family was particularly central to. You see, before Hountain was founded, my family had trading interests with the monarchies. And there was a disagreement when a member of my family fell in love with a daughter of House Mao. That disagreement led to a bloody conflict.
Do I know what he's talking about?
You can roll no history if you'd like. It's an intellect roll.
I'll roll that too.
Oh, I actually have that.
If I have the skill, what do I do? I just add my experience bonus to it?
Yep, you add your experience bonus to the intellect.
23.
Oh, it's terrible. Fuck. What's that? 10.
Right on. With a 10, the only war that you know of is the War of Cats and Dogs, which is fairly recent. And as far as you know, started for dozens of reasons, not just a single trade dispute. Um, However, you remember a much older story, Rouge. This is a story that was told more almost like a fairy tale about a charming dog who came over from distant lands in the earliest days of the monarchies and fell in love with a beautiful princess of the House of Mao. And when her father said that they could not be together, he basically declared war on the monarchies, and he rode in with his soldiers and killed hundreds, perhaps even thousands of cats with just violent warlike practices. Some of the legends even said that he commanded bats and birds, that he was able to create a almost religious fervor in his followers. And according to the legend, he took the woman as his prize, returned to his lands near Pugmire, and according to the legend, overcome with grief and horror at what had happened, she ultimately took her own life to escape this man. And when she did, he supposedly brokered a deal with the unseen. He cast aside the code of man, the teachings of the old ways. He cast aside any loyalty he had to dog or cat, and he swore his allegiance to the unseen, becoming effectively a demon.
Okay.
So while that conversation's going on, what are the rest of y'all doing?
I mean, once I'm done cleaning, I'll make my way back or to rejoin them.
Are we gonna jump the fence?
I mean, we could. That's probably a lot more fun than walking in the front door.
You're gonna try to climb your way in?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a traverse check. That's off of vitality.
Vitality 0. 8. But I have blink,
Okay.
so I can disappear and reappear within 10 feet. So I can disappear from in front of the fence and reappear
Okay.
inside of the fence.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
I mean, is it spending a spell slot?
Absolutely. It spends 3 of them, in fact.
3? What do you mean?
Because you have to spend.
What do you
You
mean?
have to spend.
What do you mean?
You have to spend a number equal to the magnitude of the spell.
Fine, I'll just climb it and fail, and then Lucy will have to grab me.
What did Lucy get?
I don't know if I can. I rolled 13.
All right,
That's much better than I did.
you're able to catch her before she like falls, because like I'm assuming you're going up and trying to get over the fence, so that means that you're not climbing over the front gate, you're climbing over like the fence by the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if she would have fallen all the way, she would have fallen down the side of the mountain effectively. So you catch her and manage to pull her over eventually. But any chance that you had of being quiet about it was pretty much shot.
Use your claws.
I'm sorry.
While y'all are out there, why don't you both go ahead and roll cunning, applying notice if you have it.
These dice are going in the freezer after this.
19.
11.
All right. Bones. Well, let's see, actually. You might notice too. We'll see. Oh, yeah. You actually both notice as you sort of make your way over, you see two dogs kind of look out a window and like point at you and then point at each other and then start running out. Like running out of the room where you saw them.
What?
Yeah, like a couple dogs noticed you out a window and then ran out of the room that they were in.
What?
What would
Back
you like
over the fence.
What would you like to do?
Back over the fence.
No, no, I don't want to go back. I want to go forwards.
All right, give me the,
Fine, fine. We'll go forward and deal with the dogs. We get mauled, it's your fault.
all right.
Wait, Travis is playing again. Lily's confused.
What?
Say it again.
The door pops open. Two dogs come running out, looking around for you. Since you're not really like hiding necessarily, they're going to go ahead and spot you. And as they do, they shout out, "Halt, intruders!"
What? We're not intruders.
And they
Our
each-
friends are in there.
They each draw a short sword. No one has given you permission to be here.
But our friends are right in there.
Surrender, and we'll sort this out.
Where is Olland with her giant hammer when you need her? Kill the guards? Listen, we're just gonna go in and you can pretend that you never saw this.
They rush forward. Let's go ahead and have an initiative roll, shall we?
No, for what it's worth, Lucy will surrender. I don't know if that means I still have to roll initiative, but
Well, I guess it depends on if on whether or not Bones is going to surrender.
So this thing is gonna go like this. I'm like, you say roll initiative. I'm like, all right, and I'm like getting ready, and then Lucy's like, no, please, I surrender. And I'm like, really? Like, is that really what we're doing?
we can't fight them. There's too many. There's more inside.
Then I fall to my knees and put my hands up, but I'm like giving Lucy the biggest side eye.
They tell
Like-
you, "All right, get up, walk this way." And they start sort of nudging you.
I'll go along with them.
Wow.
No, it's
I will, but I'm kicking rocks the entire way.
it's fine. Bones, Buddy can get us out of this.
They take you inside. As you go inside, you walk past what looks like a metal statue of a mouse that's holding a sword. You pass that and go to a set of stairs. You let up those stairs and into a room where you are told to wait. They say, "The Lord will have words with you." And then,
The Lord.
but until then, do not leave this room. And they walk out, and you hear the door lock as they leave.
All right, how can we leave this room? Come on, Lucy, brainstorm with me. I can pick the lock of the bone. Like,
There appear to be two doors. There's a. They went out of the door to the south.
Is that door locked? Let's investigate.
Yeah, both doors are locked. Do any of you have footpads tools?
No, I do not.
Is there a window?
There is a window. Yeah.
What's but beyond the window?
If you look out the window, there's bars on it for one thing. But also it's just a straight drop.
Of course it is. Oh, this is your fault.
I mean, I guess, kind of, but you didn't have to follow me over the fence.
What was I supposed to do? I don't do things by myself.
While you're having this discussion, back downstairs in the dining area, having figured out what you figured out, Rouge, are you saying or doing anything? The servants do come in and they provide you both with your food. They pour a glass of wine for your host and whisper something in his ear before leaving. He nods. Please enjoy your food.
Does he get up?
Hmm?
Does he get up?
No. He just swishes his wine around in his glass. Sniffs it a little bit.
Have you already eaten? It seems very rude to eat in front of you. At your house, no less.
Oh, I'm I'm going to stick to drinking for the evening, I believe.
Can I just like sniff like this like food or anything up with it?
Do you have any? Do you want to just make like a notice check, or do you have any like spell that you want to cast on it?
I guess just like a notice or something. Do I have anything for? Let me see.
Do you have smell magic, maybe?
I do have smell magic. I don't know if I want it. Oh wait, okay. This is what I was looking for. Cunning checks on hearing, sight, and smell. Keen observer. I get a boon on those.
Yeah, go ahead and drop that cunning check with a boon. You can add notice if you got it.
Okay. Wait, no, let's get that. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Damn.
You can smell that the food is very well seasoned, masterfully prepared, and fresh. You would assume that the slaughter was within the last day or two. You can also tell that the fish that is being served to Rouge is likewise fresh, well seasoned, extremely well prepared, masterfully cooked. The more disturbing thing that you can smell is that's not wine in that man's glass.
It's blood, right?
It's
Before I
blood.
just like some like do you normally just partake in blood, or is that just like a today thing, special occasion type of thing?
He smiles and says, I had so hoped that we could continue having a fun conversation and avoid this, but if you feel compelled to press the issue, and he is on his feet before you realize it, let's go ahead and have an initiative roll.
Really
You were going to give us an initiative roll one way or another tonight, weren't you, Travis?
You're the ones who brought up his dietary habits.
Not me.
What a sissy little guy, man. Why is he so scared about it, you know? I just brought it up.
I you judge.
Really? What do I add? Oh, yeah, initiative. Oh, so 16.
How about Rouge?
15.
And while we're at it, let's get initiatives for Lucy and Bones as well.
Fuck! Now I roll a 20.
I hate that.
How it always is.
I love Milena yelling fuck in the Bones voice. I'm dead.
And how about for Lucy?
19.
Excellent. You hear a bit of a ruckus downstairs, Bones and Lucy. But at the same time that you can hear something, it sounds like maybe like plates or silverware or cookware crashing to the ground. At the same time that you start to hear that, you also start to hear this doorknob turn, like a lock turning in that door, a key turning in that doorknob, I should say. But you have the first action. Bones, what would you like to do?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast that door, hoping it will fall over the people on the other side so we can run away.
All right, excellent. Go ahead and make your attack check for your Eldritch Blast.
Very Looney Tunes.
So is just a raw dice for the attack check, or
You would add your spellcasting ability and then your experience bonus.
what is the spellcasting ability? Where is that number?
Should be based on what trick. Do you have Mancy?
Yeah.
So if you have Mancy, your spellcasting ability is intellect.
Oh, okay. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Still not a bad roll.
Not at all. Go ahead and roll a damage for your
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
On D10. Where are you, my D10? That's not a D10. I still. Okay. 2.
All right, so you fire at the door and it cracks the door.
Can I use inspiration to roll again?
You can spend a fortune to roll a die again if you want to, yeah. As long
Is
as
everybody cool with that?
Yeah, it's cool.
So go ahead and roll it again.
Three.
All right. The door
The crack is slightly bigger than the rest.
The door definitely cracks. So like it cracks from top to bottom, about a foot away from the actual doorknob. So the door does start to swing open. As it does swing open, it reveals a cat with almost like purplish fur standing on the other side. And she smiles at you for a moment, and then her fangs drop out of her mouth. So yeah, she's got purplish fur, and she's wearing like a sheer silk like nightgown. That brings us to Lucy. What would you like to do?
So Lucy is going to ready their pistol and essentially waiting for someone. So the plan is whoever's on the other side of that door will eventually get in. Then I'm going to fire the gun and impose gunpowder panic on them.
Well, you did see the door swing open, and you saw her revealed. So you also see she's got purple fur in sheer like white nightgown, and her fang. You see her fangs drop out as soon as the door swings open.
Oh, so this is a hostile situation.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she doesn't look very welcoming.
Okay, well, I feel like my original plan is bang bang.
All right, excellent. Go ahead and fire your firearm. Um,
Okay, hang on. I got to do a little bit of math. So this is an agility?
it's agility, and then I think
Okay.
you have a. Don't you have the thing lets you add double your?
Yes. Holy shit, I'm +9.
Damn. They're this thing a new one.
Yeah, well, because 3 from agility, 3 from experience bonus, and then 3 from the doubling. 14.
All right. Um, so first off, the 14 will almost assuredly hit. Um, Actually, miraculously, the 14 does not. Well, it hits. Um, you see as it hits her in the shoulder, um, like the fur, like it rips through her gown, and the fur sort of scorches, and then you see it sort of like sprout back out where it hit. Um, she still does need to make a presence test, which she makes and does not go into gunpowder panic. I also need a presence test from Bones, though Bones, you do have a boon on this test.
That's just a D20.
Yep, and then you add your presence to it.
My presence is -1.
Oh
So,
no!
but
Please
I
don't
got
panic.
no, I got an 18.
All right, so you're
I got
not.
a 19 on the dice. 18, girl.
So none of you are deaf, none of you are scared, and none of you.
And I feel like Bones finds that so hot. So the camera slows down, and it like zooms into the purple, sexy cat's face, and like their hair flows over and their eyes glint. And like it zooms like, when it zooms out and in from Bones. It's just like, whoa.
Right on.
I have a vision today.
That is fair. Now you all downstairs. You hear a gunshot go off as you realize that your host is standing on top of the table now. His coat is flown off, his fangs are out, and his flecks of foam are starting to spit out of the edges of his mouth. His eyes are glowing red. It is Buddy's action. What would you like to do?
Sonic Boom.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got it up here now. So it is what are you rolling against? Do I just roll it? No.
So a 15-foot cube centered on you.
Yeah. Spell range stun. But again, like, where's the damage? Yeah. Oh, 1d8 sonic damage? Okay. Is this immediate?
Yeah, they take half damage if they fail their vitality test. Are you going to step over so that you don't catch Rouge in the blast?
Yeah, I'll take a step over.
All right. Excellent.
D8. This one.
We'll roll his vitality test. Ooh. That was not great.
And I add intellect and experience, right? Or no experience?
No, just your intellect.
Okay, so that'll be 4 + 3, 7 damage, right? Yeah, 7 damage.
All right. He lets out a yowl.
And everyone heard that in the whole building, basically.
Yes, and falls over.
Get his ass,
You
Rouge.
said 7?
7 damage.
So he falls off of the top of the table. And we're going to just say he's knocked prone. Because you pushed him basically off the table.
I'm gonna push.
He looks real silly right now.
So, Rouge, it's your action. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna stab him with my cutlass.
All right, you draw your cutlass and stab.
Oh my god, just the way that you
15.
You're going to have a boon because he's on the ground. He's prone.
I guess I'm gonna stab him with a cutlass.
That's not better.
All right, 15. You stab downward and he like rolls to the side. And you are not able to hit him, unfortunately.
Wait a minute. Do I
Yes.
get to attack twice? Hold on.
Sorry, I'm just thinking that like now in life, when I want to make a bad decision, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna do it for the plot. You know?
I thought I could attack twice, but I can't find it on the sheet, so I guess not.
Oh.
Do you have cleave or fighting style? Under tricks.
No. Nope. I must have thought it from something else.
Yeah, let me check and see. I just want to check one more thing to see if it's in martial arts.
I mean, I've made a lot of characters, so I might just be getting
That's fair.
confused.
Yeah, I don't think you have a second attack at this point.
Okay.
All right. That then brings us to him. He's going to take half of his movement to rise up from prone. And then you realize that as he rises up from prone, he doesn't stand up. He just floats up to his feet. And then he's going to take a swipe at Rouge as he flies across the table and is going to take another swipe. Well, another 2 swipes at our good friend Buddy. So the first swipe coming at Rouge.
I'm 13.
That's going to be 12. So he swings at you with claws that are much, much bigger than a dog should have, but misses. And then he makes 2 swipes at Buddy as he flies literally through the air at you. The first swipe is a 24.
Oh, that just hits. God damn it.
And the second one was a natural 20.
Oof.
So on the second one,
No, it wasn't, Travis.
I need you to make a
Okay, so-
might test at difficulty 19, please.
All right, I have +0. 3.
3. All right, you are grappled as he stabbed you the second time. He pulls you in tight, has a hold of you. He is then going to. So I gotta just check out your damage here.
I'm done.
Because he hit you with 2. And one of them is a crit. deals 55 stamina points to you.
Oh man, I'm dead.
Does that drop you to 0?
Yeah, way past 0.
Well, you only dropped to 0 is the bright side. So you see Rouge, as he flies past you, he basically stabs up Buddy and then swoops him around and is holding him, floating about 2 feet above the ground, with Buddy's head hanging limp, his neck exposed right by your host's face. And that brings us to the top of the order. Bones, what would you like to do?
Quick question. Did we
Yes.
hear the gun go off? Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
okay, so it is okay for me to assume, like, oh, they did get in.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like it came from upstairs.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure I
And
wasn't.
you're all so blasé to gunpowder panic at this point that unless it's going off next to you, you don't have to worry about it.
Right, but I was just making sure that I wasn't jumping the gun by assuming that I knew that yeah.
Jumping the gun, I see what you did there.
Hey.
Hey!
Not even that smart, I did it by accident.
Just take. Now seems like a good time to use Shadow Flight. So, do my 60 feet have to be linear or can they zigzag around?
You using shadow flight?
Yeah.
I don't see why they would have to be linear. Just like any movement.
Oh, so it's not like a really long jump. It's like, all right, bet. And
Let me
each
check.
square is what? 4 feet?
5.
And those are the little transparent squares, right? Or the bigger ones?
The little transparent squares.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh, that's too many. Oh, I moved. Did I move myself? No. What's that?
No, you look like you're where you're supposed to be.
Oh, okay. My map just looks different suddenly.
Oh, because I moved you over to where you're supposed to be.
Oh.
Because you're in this room. Your token was on the other map too,
Yeah.
but you're actually in this room. This right here, the purple furred cat that you're
Yeah, that's
facing
sexy.
off with, yes,
Sexy cat.
is Carmilla Diggles. She is
Carmela Diggles.
She is.
I'm gonna give
Yes.
her Carmela.
I named her.
I love it.
She is super cute though.
Yeah, she
If she showed up at my house, I'd adopt her even if she bit me.
That's cute. I think I'm gonna shadow flight past her and towards where I heard the other sounds. And I'm gonna really hold my breath as I pass her because.
So hot.
All right, so you're gonna go past her and then deeper into this room.
No, where are like, Buddy and
Down the stairs. So you had to come through a door, which was then subsequently locked behind you, which is not the door that she came to. It's the
oh,
other
I
door.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I go past her and then into the hall. Do they have enough?
Well, you'd go past her and then into this room
Yeah.
because you can't go through solid objects when you're using that power.
Oh, okay,
right?
then that's what I'm gonna do. So I use 3 whole spell slots, but now her attention is divided and she can't kill us both in one shot.
So go ahead and move yourself where you're moving, or ping where you're moving, and I'll move you.
I'm trying. Ping.
Okay. So there you are. Wonderful. Now, you're still a shadow as long as you stay concentrating.
Yes. Up to 10 minutes. I'll stay a shadow.
Okay. That then brings us to Lucy. What do you got?
Oh my god, Lucy thinks I abandoned her. No.
I mean, I feel like with the back and forth we've been having this whole session, Lucy would just be like, fair. They were done with my bullshit. Um, how long will it take me to reload and fire again?
You've got how many advancements do you have on uh, your gun tricks? Guns blazing.
Uh, boon on ammo check and double experience bonus on firearms checks. So nothing about quick reload.
Okay. Um, okay. So in that case, then I think it's just once a turn. Let me check the loading property real quick.
Because I also have a whip and I can hit her with a whip.
Okay, Indiana.
Yeah. So loading just means that you can fire once a turn. So
Okay. Well, in that case, I will fire again because I'm better at that.
wonderful.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice. Go ahead and double that damage die.
Ew, yeah, bitch.
No! Yes, but also no!
16.
Nice. All right. So as this time, you get more like directly in the collarbone, and you blast what looks like a not small chunk of like muscle and bone structure out of her back. And she hisses, and you can see it slowly starting to pull itself back together.
Oh, I don't like this. I'm gonna say, what the fuck are you? And then try to run past her out of the room. If I can do that in this turn.
Sure, you can move your full speed. So, what's your speed?
Oh, what is my speed? Speed 30.
So, you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but you will provoke an opportunity attack as you run past her.
I'm terrified of the unseen, and this lady is throwing up some flags, so I will risk the attack of opportunity.
All right, she's going to take a swipe at you. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Excellent. She swings, and as she swings, and like you like duck to the side, you like dab out of the way. You see lightning dancing between her claws.
I don't like that either.
Bones does.
Bones should reappear and handle it. That's my turn.
Buddy, give me a death save, please.
Do I add anything to that?
Let me double check. Because I know it's a little different. I think actually it's a vitality test.
Okay.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it benefits from any other thing that you would normally be able to add to your vitality tests. And your difficulty is 15.
Time to roll up Grant Meowison. Nope, that's 10. No, that's 9.
All right. You have marked one failed death save. And that will then bring us to Rouge.
Can you move us back down to the other floor?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just think better if I can see what I'm looking at. I mean, Fuckface is gonna try to kill me now, obviously. So I guess I gotta go try to kill Fuckface. So I guess Cutlass again.
So you're gonna run up and try to stab him?
Yeah, what the heck?
All right, give it a shot.
Nah, I failed. Can I get a fortune?
Yeah.
Uh, 16. Do I add anything else to it? It's just the +5, right?
It's your agility and then your proficiency.
Oh, so it's +6 now. So it's 17.
That hits. You stab him in his shoulder. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's not great damage. 5. It's edged. I'm very edgy.
All right. You notice it doesn't seem to, like, as you stab it in and pull it back out, there's not nearly as much blood as you would have expected there to be. It's almost as if he's resistant to edge damage.
Oh. And then it says I have quick reflexes, so I can take disengage as a supplemental action.
Oh, beautiful. All right, so you can step out of his.
So yeah, I'm gonna
range.
disengage.
Excellent. He is going to.
I'm trying, buddy.
He's going to laugh at you. And he's going to say, all you've done is sealed your friend's fate. And he buries his fangs in Buddy's neck. I need you to make a vitality test, Buddy.
I'd just like to point out that he implied we were here to bone. And like we're not doing that. So like I don't like
He
this.
is, but like he in his own way. This is foreplay.
Oh
Did somebody
Lord.
say bone?
So that's gonna be you said vitality?
Yep.
So that's like 20, but not natural.
Oh, you had a 20?
Yeah, but not natural.
No
Like, it was
joke.
19 plus 1.
That's awesome. As he tries to sink his fangs into you, he misses your vein and is unable to manage to drain you.
erectile dysfunction.
He can't see shit through all your fur.
Oh, I like that.
Or he does, but he just bites into like just a chunk of fur. It's just like
Stupid long hair. Yeah, exactly. He fails to bite you.
very shaggy.
Then that brings us to Carmella's turn. And I know you're thinking of vampires when you say Carmella, but I'm thinking of chickens. Just so you're aware.
Camilla was a chicken.
I'm not getting this joke, you know.
Gonzo's chicken is Camilla
Yeah.
in the Muppets.
Gonzo's girlfriend.
Yeah, they got rid of it over the years.
Yeah, because it was weird.
Wonder why.
It was weird. That's why. It was really weird. Very inappropriate, especially when I was a kid. So she's going to pounce at you. Carmela's going to pounce at Lucy.
Oh.
That is a 9. She leaps at you, lightning dancing between her claws, and misses. Kind of leaps past you, actually. In fact, I'll go ahead and say that it provokes. You can make an opportunity attack if you wanted to hit her with something. You wouldn't be able to shoot her as an opportunity, though.
All right, I will hit her with my whip.
All right. Whoosh.
No, that's me.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh, do I also get one?
No, because she's not moving through your space.
But she's right next to me now.
Right. If she moves out of your space, she would provoke.
I also rolled a 9.
All right. Swing and a miss.
So I guess we're just sort of like ineffectually flailing at each other. It's yowling. Exactly.
Little
That claw
claws,
thing.
little claws.
Yeah, like paws popping out of the cloud.
Yeah.
Exactly. That being said, I think I might have. Oh, maybe not. I thought I might have scared Bug when I did that. All right. In that case, top of the round. Bones, what would you like to do?
Well, she is right next to me, and I do want to touch her, but I don't know if I have enough spell slots. for a magnitude 3,
Yeah.
is vampiric touch a magnitude 3?
It's a good question. Let's see. Yes.
Nah.
But you know,
I,
every time you level up, you gain spell slots.
I know, but I used 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've used 3 so far.
Oh, I did the math. Like, I failed this class. Because I could use a natural rebuke, and that's the one.
That's only if you get hit, though.
But I can't just touch her. Oh, if I get hit. Oh, then vampiric touch.
All right. So with Vampiric Touch, make a spell attack. So go ahead and roll your, I believe it's intellect plus your experience bonus.
It's a 10. It's not gonna hit, is it?
10 total.
Yeah. I rolled a 3.
Nope, not unless you want to spend a fortune.
Do we have a fortune to spend?
There isn't 2
Dang,
more
girl.
fortune in the bowl.
Can I use it?
Do your
Go
thing.
for it.
Yeah.
Come on, it has to be better than 3. 17. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yes, I do count on my fingers.
You absolutely hit. In a twist of irony, you vampiric touch the vampire.
That's hot.
They will take 3d6 deathly damage, and you regain half that amount of stamina points. You may make this attack again as an action for the duration, but that will drop you out of your
My shadow.
shadow because I believe that requires concentration as well.
That's an 8. So I roll 2d6.
3d6.
3. 5. 5. 5.
Awesome.
So I deal 5 damage and I recover, or I deal 15 damage.
Yep, and you would recover 15 hit points or stamina points if you're down that far.
I don't think I'm down at all. I'm just like rested. Can I be over my stamina
No,
points?
you
Can I
don't.
get Travis? You make the
Unfortunately.
rules. You can say yes.
The fact that he's not letting you do that is actually misogyny, and we should be stopping.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yes, that's exactly what
As
it
a
is.
Latina, queer.
Patriarchy, man, I swear to God.
That's
You
the
voted for
worst.
Ken in Barbu, didn't you?
It is the absolute worst. And speaking of the absolute worst, no, I guess I thought it was gonna be Buddy, but nope, it's Lucy. Lucy, what's your turn?
Oh goodness. So I can see Bones now, right?
Yes, I mean you could see her before. She just turned into a shadowy version of herself and flew through the air for a minute.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think I'm doing pretty good with the bang bang, so we're gonna keep up with the bang bang.
All right,
Fucking
fire
gang
away.
bang.
Shut me down. Bang, bang.
13.
Bang, bang.
13 does not hit. Would you like to spend a fortune?
I would.
All right, that leaves 1 left in the bowl. Which
19.
19
Woo,
does
much
hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
3.
That's all right. She has to make it double check something here. Real quick. she still has to make the check every time. So let's see how she does with her gunpowder panic. That's probably not going to do it. Nope.
I feel if we could just get her to run away in gunpowder panic, that would be a successful encounter.
She becomes scared and deaf.
Oh no,
And
my baby.
lets out a buddy. Give me a vitality test, please.
The 7.
All right, mark down 2 fills.
Oh.
Rouge.
So I did a little research, and it appears that my martial arts applies to my cutlass, and that was already figured in, except I did not realize that the new trait of corrosive is now part of that too.
Oh, excellent. So then he
So-
wouldn't have had resistance to that damage.
You don't have to go back. I mean, that was my bad, but
No, I'm happy to. I'll fix that up real quick. He does still have a hold of Buddy. What would you like to do?
this is really stupid. I'm gonna try to persuade him to put Buddy down.
You're like, didn't you want a bone?
Right? Like,
How would you
He said
like to?
fight.
How would you like to persuade him? Please tell me that you're going to ask him to put Buddy down.
She's like, fight, flight, freeze, fawn.
Show a tit.
Some leg.
hello. Look, I don't know what's happening. All of a sudden we were fighting, and now that guy who I thought was drunk but then seems not drunk anymore, now you're holding him and trying to eat him, and like I really don't know what's happening right now. Can we like stop?
Go ahead and roll persuade. I'm gonna give you a boon on your persuade roll.
He was really
What?
good.
It's persuade what?
It'll be if you have persuade. It's persuade cunning. So it'll be
Cunning.
or not cunning. I'm sorry, presence.
Presence. That sucks. Can it be cunning?
No, it would be
18.
okay. All right. He drops Buddy to the floor unceremoniously and rushes forward and grabs your paws in his paw and says, "I have waited for centuries."
Can I help him though? Because like,
Can you?
Please?
You're asking him if you can help Buddy?
yes.
He says, "If it would please you." He steps aside.
Okay. Can I do the heal skill?
Yeah, go ahead and make a heal check.
How do I do that? I
If
just
it matters, I have like 2 healing potions in my bag.
I mean I can if this might work. We'll try it.
Sure. So,
I roll a d20.
yep, you'd roll a d20. You'd add your heal, and I believe that's cunning. But let me double check.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 15.
Excellent.
I don't care about anything right now until like I'm not watching my friend die. Like that's sure I'm gonna bone a vampire or whatever. Who hasn't?
Sun comes up, girl. Until the sun comes up.
All right.
Well,
So
If we do it all the way through the sun coming up, maybe we can never do it again.
with with the Successful heal check. Buddy is no longer dying or unconscious, and you may spend a stamina die and roll it to recover that many stamina points if you choose.
Me?
Yep.
Can I roll 1 stamina die?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use the confidence.
Thank God.
2 points.
All right. You gain 2 stamina points. You are alive still. That brings us to Bones.
We were just on Bones.
Were we just on Bones? Did I? Oh, I just forgot to.
That was me being a smartass.
Oh, then yes, that brings us to Bones. What you got?
First of all, I can't believe I'm touching her. I'm like, oh my God. What does chill touch do again?
Chill touch.
Yeah.
You're hot, then you're cold.
You attack a character within range with a spectral paw. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 deathly damage and can't regain stamina points until the start of your next turn. If the target is invisible, they also have a hindrance on their attack rolls against you.
I'll do that.
All right.
That's a level 1 spell, right?
Chill touch. That's a
Yeah.
basic. You can cast that as
For
often
free.
as you want.
Okay, so what do I roll?
It's your proficiency bonus plus your intellect.
But do I attack her with a boon because I'm already touching her?
No.
Travis, that was an easy yes.
It may have been, but it was a no.
I got a
Sorry,
5 then.
That's going to be a no for me, dog.
I have a 5, so my cold hand just grazes her face.
I will throw in an extra fortune in the bowl. I'll throw in 2 fortunes in the bowl. There'll be one.
Well,
in the
I
bowl
guess it's a
because-
12, you know?
well,
Does a 12.
12 doesn't hit though.
Okay.
I'll throw
Okay.
2 fortune into the bowl. Be one from Rouge talking Vlad down, and the other from Buddy coming back from the brink of death. So if you want to spend one of those
Okay,
fortunes,
let's do it. Oh my God. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That hits, right? At 23?
that does hit. Yep,
Wait. And then it's how many d6?
it's a D8 deathly damage.
1d8?
Yep.
4.
Excellent. She screams in horror. She's not able to regain stamina points, and she needs to make a morale test.
All right, who needs to make the morale test?
Carmela.
Yeah, Carmela. She does. She does not flee because of failing a morale test, but she is still scared and trying to get away from Lucy. Whose turn it is?
Hooray! How badly banged up does she look?
Oh, like there's bits of her falling off and whatnot. You see this the fur has been singed away on her cheek where the chill touch happened, and then like it's like red exposed like shorn cat skin.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
All right, I'm gonna try and put her down quickly then with another gunshot.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I thought. I thought Lucy was gonna be like, "Oh, maybe we should try to like get her on our side." She's like, "Okay, I won't kill her now."
I'll finish her off.
Yeah,
It's like that
basically.
scene in Parks and Rec when they have the puppy licking Ron's mustache. He's like, "All right, take him out back and shoot him."
There's a 14 hit.
I'm checking to see if you have a boon. 14 does not hit. But I'm checking to see if, because she is scared and deaf.
And I'm holding her.
You're not grappling her, though.
Caressing.
I'm just gently touching her. That doesn't count. I'm magnetic.
All right. So she has a hindrance on checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is in sight. So that wouldn't have mattered. That doesn't give you a boon, though. But she's also deaf. So she can't hear and it automatically fails. And check require hearing. That doesn't give you a boon either. You can spend the 1 fortune that's left in the bowl for a reroll. Otherwise, she does manage to duck out of the way.
I'll do it.
All right. Give it a shot.
Important. Oh.
Oh, womp womp. All right, I'll let you keep the better roll though, so you don't
Okay.
botch and have your gun blow up in your hand.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You shoot, buddy. You sit up. Now it's entirely possible. As of right now, nobody is pushing forward that combat downstairs. I'm assuming, correct? Buddy, are you going to change that situation when you sit up?
I'm old as fuck, so I'm gonna play dead for a second, but I'm gonna slowly reach my pack and grab a healing potion and just kind of.
Go ahead and roll for your healing potion.
And what dice are the healing potion? I don't think I know. I have 2 of them. I assume they're just basic, right? But what dice?
So a potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2 stamina points.
Oh, that's not bad. 2d4 plus 2. Where's my d4? I haven't got me. I'll roll it on roll 20. You said 2d4 plus 2 stamina points?
Yep.
Okay. Where's my shit at? Okay. 6. So 8.
Yep.
In total. Okay. Okay. But he's a old ass dog that just got his shit rocked like immediately.
Rouge, what are you doing right now? Vlad is holding your paws and staring longingly into your eyes.
She sees Buddy in the corner of her eye just quietly.
Right. Buddy's shaking and like spitting out blood.
I'm trying to.
Like it's over his shoulder. Like he's looking at you very longingly, but like you can totally see just over the shoulder.
Yeah, just like out of the corner. Just like...
Good Lord.
Oh god, it makes my face hurt.
That's so awkward.
What would you like to do? I'm sorry.
I have no idea.
Oh my god. So the sun come up, girl. So the sun come up.
Yeah, I mean that's really like I guess reciprocate is the answer. Is like whatever's gonna make him not like kill us right now, because I obviously am not gonna win that.
He takes your hand and begins leading you out of the room and to the stairway. You get about there by the end of the turn. Bones. There's still a whole ass.
Okay, I'll stop.
There's still a whole ass fight going on upstairs. So what are you doing, Bones?
Like we're all struggling. We're all just like fuck.
Oh, but I want to fuck a monster too. She said the quiet part out loud.
I don't know that that's ever been the quiet part in the entire time you've been playing Dungeons and Dragons.
And she's
Elena.
like, the subtitles.
It's like, there's a Drider.
Some would
Where?
say it's kind of the loud part.
Did somebody say Drider?
There's subtext and then there's text, you know?
It's just the text. Sorry. I don't want her to die though. Like, I feel bad. I wonder if I have something that can just like, put her out.
You could absolutely try to talk her into surrendering. You could try to threaten her or persuade her.
Or
My
seduce.
presence is -1.
But a nat 20 is a nat 20, you know?
Also, she is deaf right now, so you have a hard time talking to her.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
She's like, you want to bang?
Like Deadpool. Or I guess it would be. Fuck, what do I do? Because fucking Lucy is just gonna shoot her.
Shoot her again.
Yeah, like, I can't let that happen.
I mean, you could ask Lucy, because I've got a presence of 2.
That's
You
true.
can ask her to bang her for you.
I'm not doing that.
Lucy dropped the line. I'm gonna
Lucy,
okay.
convince her for a threesome. Convince her.
Yeah, Lucy.
No, she's bleeding. That got on my fur.
That's the problem. I'm gonna like shake her and be like, stop.
So you're trying to persuade her to stop?
I'm gonna persuade her.
Okay, go ahead and make a presence roll with persuade.
Oh, fuck me.
Games are ridiculous.
That's a disappointing 11, so -1 is a 10.
Can I help at all?
Yeah, if you want to help, you can give her a boon, because
We're gonna need it.
I feel like my helping is like an intimidation move to like
Sure.
cock the hammer on the flintlock and be like, you want to surrender.
and that will give
Oh, I like that.
Bones a boon, and because you're also getting involved, that means the scared comes into play, so she also has a hindrance on resisting it.
Eight.
So the first result was better,
Yeah.
and her second result was not. It was a 4. So she puts her hands up and says, I surrender, I will take you to the Lord of the house.
Oh no, are we gonna walk in? Oh no. Okay, good. I'm like, because she can't hear me. But I also don't want to see Rouge.
That's fair.
Like,
Well, on that note, then, as soon as the combat ends, that's where we'll wrap things up for this session. Does anybody have any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns about tonight's
No
event?
complaints. No complaints.
Did
That was awesome.
questions. We have several questions.
I was absolutely going to turn Buddy into a vampire and let you continue playing him if you so chose.
Oh, that would have been so sick.
Sorry, I decided to get laid instead.
It's too bad that it didn't happen to one of the cats, because then we could be a vampire.
Oh.
That's if, in case you've missed the memo so far, his brides are all cats.
Because he loves
A vamp pussy, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord.
All right. So on that note, that's where we're wrapping things up for this session. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Is everybody good for 2 weeks from tonight?
Yep.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
We'll be back here in 2 weeks' time for more shenanigans with the curious, with the bi curious cats of Mao. Until then, definitely make sure you check out Realms of Pugmire over at Drive Through RPG. Pick up the Curious Cats of Mao over at Backer Kit. All those links, if you scroll up, you should find them. Real quick, as we're heading out the door, Milena, please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, anything you want to promote.
My name is Milena, she, they, I play Bones, and I'm a circus artist, personal trainer, art illustrator, and you can find my stuff on Instagram at Milena Deneno or Milena_Untamed, and that's me. And I feel like there's a flashing like monster fucker like sign blinking under my name. She says she would fuck a vampire.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm trying very hard to summon a game in which you haven't.
He's trying his hardest.
When we played Scarred Lands, I don't think a dwarf counts as a monster, so that's pretty normal.
Well, but I was the monster, so.
She was a horse.
Sometimes you fuck the monster, and sometimes the monster fucks you. And that brings us, unfortunately, to Rachel. Please give us your. I didn't have a good segue. I'm sorry.
No worries. Hello, I'm Rachel. I've been playing Lucy, vaguely modeled after my own cat. I am stolen fires pretty much everywhere on the internet, especially Blue Sky. Come follow me on Blue Sky.
Wonderful. It is a lovely place. Or as Agent Coulson used to say, it's a magical place. You should definitely go there.
A lot nicer.
What's that?
It's a lot nicer than all the other social media places right now.
It is a bastion of sanity and a sea of nonsense. Sarah, your pertinence, please.
I am Sarah Schreiner, she, her. I play Rouge, she, her. I do stuff all over the internet as Wordsmith Sarah on Thursday and Fridays. I play video games at 7 p.m. Central on my Twitch. And then on Saturday mornings, I now have a writing stream, which I have just remembered that I'm started doing at 9 a.m. Central on my Twitch. And then a friend of mine, Dana Gollin, she does the same stream, but she's on YouTube. So if you prefer to watch on YouTube, you can watch it there. Anyway, but yeah, that's it, and that's me.
Glorious. And last but never least, Mike, your pertinent details, please.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Mutant, playing Buddy. Both of us, he, him. In real life, I am a comic artist, and you can find me pretty much anywhere. If you type in Mike Mutant, I'll come up somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I'm even on Red Note now, so I'm switching from one Chinese app to the other one. So yeah, Mike Mutant comics on Instagram, and then Mike Mutant on Blue Sky. Yeah.
Awesome. And I am Travis. My pronouns are he and they. When I'm not running games, I'm writing them, including, as I mentioned at the top of the show, I'll be doing some Scarred Lands material for Savage Worlds. Keep your eyes peeled. That's coming out real soon. I'm really excited about it. That is my company, Aegis Studios, working with a license from Onyx Path Publishing. I want to take the opportunity to thank my buddies at Onyx Path for giving me that opportunity. It's going to be a lot of fun. But don't worry, I am certainly not going anywhere. We will be here 2 weeks from now for more Curious Cats and Mao, and you'll see me on the channel. I think I'm back here Friday morning for some They Came from the Cyclops' Cave, which is some of my favorite nonsense in the world. And I got my traditionally printed copy, which means you should be able to order it at your friendly local game store very soon. So keep your eyes out for that. Head down there. Tell them they came from the Cyclops' Cave because it's the best role playing game that's ever been made. And hang out. We're gonna raid out some friends. Till then, wash your hands, get your shots, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye, everybody.
Bye.